What is going on, guys? Death here. We're back with another Ghost of Tsushima video. In today's guide, we're going to break down how to get the longbow and the explosive arrow, two very important and powerful weapons in the game. It's a rather long video compared to everything else we've seen, but we're going to break it down as best as possible, showing you the locations of every single thing you need to do in this quest line. Now, you're going to look for Hiyoshi. He is currently reciting the myth of this incredible bowman. So once you find him in this location, you will sit down and you will go into a glorious cutscene. And now the quest officially starts. I didn't want to show y'all the whole cutscene so you can actually go in there and have a surprise for yourself, but it's very cool and narrates the story of what happens and what happened to this glorious weapon. After this, you will be sent to find a specific location per se, and it will tell you to follow the blue flowers. This is the location you're looking for. I'm going to show you exactly how it looks, but just in case showing you is not enough, I'm also going to show you the location on the map. I know it's very easy to see, especially if you stick to the blue flowers, but it's also very easy to get lost in such a beautiful game. So for those of us that wander off as soon as we see a bird, this is exactly what you're looking for. Once you squeeze into this little hole right here, you will find the first part of this puzzle. You heard the story, now it's time to start investigating and kicking, the whole movement into place. So once you get into the cave, you will have to go to the bottom, right down here, and you will pick up your first clue as to where the bow is located. You will pick up this picture right here, and it will show you a clue as to the next place you have to venture out to. Once you pick up the picture, you can come over here and examine the remains of Ushitsune. It's a very interesting place, very hidden and very mystical. I always think it's glorious what they do with this game. Now once we get out of the cave, we're going to be greeted by a very interesting person. Alright, after actually encountering the stranger for the first time, we will head over to find what's on the picture. It will tell you to find the blue roses and stick to the coast. So this is exactly where we have to go. This is the area we have to search to find the actual location. So what we're looking for is that area right down there at the bottom. As you can see right here, it looks exactly like the picture we have. So now we have to make our way down there, and as you can see, it's rather hard. It's very far away from the place we just got out of, so we got to make ourselves available to go all the way to the bottom of these hills. What I did was pretty much just start dropping down in certain areas and reviving myself with a certain perk, but I will talk about that in a different video. Now, once you've actually gotten yourself all the way down here, you will come into the cave, and here you will find the second part of this adventure. This is the current location where we're at, and as you can see, we're out of the map, so for some of us it might actually take some time to find this area, and that's why I wanted to show the locations of every single area that we're going to on the map. Here we will pick up the second picture, and I'm gonna be honest with you, this one took me a little longer to find than this first area. Now, once we got in the picture, we want to go back out of the cave and start looking. And as you can see, these are mountains, so we got to make sure we go back up the hill and start looking for these mountains. Once again, the monk is getting in our way, and it's rather interesting, but we've gotten past that. We found the mountain, as you can see right back here, and they look pretty much the same. The sun, the sky doesn't really help, but you can tell it's the mountain where we're supposed to be at. But just in case that wasn't enough, here is the exact location on the map once again. I wanted to make sure everybody could go directly to the objective in case they just want to get this weapon and be out of their way. Once you get to this location, you better be ready, guys, because there's going to be a fight. There's going to be a glorious fight. Probably one of the coolest duels I've had so far. So I do advise you come prepared. With that being said, you're going to come up to the shrine and pick up the bow, and it will transport you to your duel. Once inside, Tango will challenge you to a duel. He will tell you the bow is cursed and you will have to defeat him in order to free yourself from this nightmare. Currently, you're knocked out in front of the shrine, so you gotta make sure you take this demon out in order to be, free and back into the open world. Now, I won't spoil this fight for you guys, but it was rather glorious. I got it on my first try. I'm not trying to brag, but it was a really good fight. So let me know how you did in the comment section below. I want to hear your experience, if you got it on the first try or on the 44th try. Nonetheless, let me know what you thought of that fight. And that's pretty much it for this whole quest line, guys. I try to make it as short and direct as possible. I try to make it fun. It was a rather long video, and I don't do these longer videos, but I had a ton of fun making it. I try to make sure I could go straight to the point with every location. And finally we have it, the Longbow. It's a really good weapon. You will feel the difference from the regular bow, especially if you're someone that doesn't use the bow that much, because you will start using it a lot more with this one, and the quality and precision of your shots will increase. We also got the explosive arrow, which is an incredible weapon in addition to anybody's arsenal. You'll be able to take out the big guys, even some of the bosses, with just a couple of hits. So overall, I think this is a really good addition to your arsenal. Highly advise you go out of your way and get yourself the longbow and the explosive arrows. But now let's test out what the actual difference is. Here we have the half bow. When you aim, this is exactly how it looks like. Nothing special. But once we have the longbow and we aim, look at this zoom in. Incredibly nice. I highly advise you guys go get it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe. Let me know what other things you want to know regarding Ghost of Tsushima. And for now, your boy Deathgun out.